The video that you're about to watch was recorded almost 2 weeks ago. It's now the 10th of April and I'm hoping to get the video out today because I've been sitting on it. It should have been out a while ago. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the thoughts behind my mud models. Hi guys, welcome to my vlog. I thought I'd record this first bit on my camera because when you have something, you don't use it and you're like, what's the point of having it if I don't use it? So I thought, okay, let me just record this on my camera just so I can use it. Basically, I've had a good cry. So I quite like crying. Earlier today, I was speaking to my mentor and he was asking how the project's going. And I was like, what project? No, not really. I was just kind of like, I'm feeling quite stuck. And if I'm completely honest, I felt stuck since the project started. For those who don't know, my context report was about the effects of divorce on children, and the project is kind of looking at how you can deal with and explore difficult emotions. So there's a theory or a study basically called the Adverse Childhood Experiences Study, and divorce and separation is one of 10 ACEs, so adverse childhood experiences. And yeah, basically the study found that the more ACEs that a child has experienced, so these might be things like neglect or parental separation or having a parent that's been to prison or something, the more likely that you'll have health problems in later life. So it was a longitudinal study and they looked at what happened to these people basically later in life, and this was done in the US, the same thing in the UK. It's basically a fact that if you go through adverse childhood experiences, you're more likely to have things like cancer or diabetes or mental health problems. Anyway, so I've been looking at that, and what I want to do with the project is develop embodied ways and creative ways for people to explore their emotions, and not just, sorry if I keep looking around, that's just what I do. I probably should be looking straight into the camera, but anyway, just ways to explore your emotions that aren't just through words, because sometimes you feel a certain way but you don't have to explain it, and I just want to use creativity and embodied practice to help people feel better. And I think one of the driving factors for my project is that therapy is expensive. So private therapy in the UK is quite expensive. If you want to go on the NHS, the waiting lists are long, and low-cost therapy is quite hard to find. So I think what I want this project to look into is to not necessarily solve a problem, but it's like those three factors that I mentioned mean that only certain people can access good therapy or therapy at all, therapy, counselling, whatever. So yeah, I want to use design to help people explore their emotions. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'm doing. So I'll show you the garden. Okay, so I'm in my boyfriend's garden at the moment. And after I had this conversation with my mentor about feeling stuck, he asked me to describe it, and I was saying it kind of feels like stuck in the mud and just a bit muddy. But then I don't know, I've kind of explored this feeling because it's like the feeling of procrastination, all that type of stuff. It's kind of a feeling that I like in a weird way, because when I feel stuck, I don't do what I should be doing. When I feel stuck, I probably should be doing work and like making something, like regardless of what it is, even if it's just like doing my hair or painting something, it's still making, but I'm not doing that. I just play games on my phone. So I've got this game called Hungry Shark Evolution, and it's a really great game. Basically, you're a shark and you eat other fish, and then you grow to a bigger shark, and then you get bigger sharks and like more powerful sharks, and it's like, I think it's a really cool game. But anyway, I'm wasting my life essentially. Like, I don't need to be playing that game all the time, especially when I'm feeling stuck. It's not helping me to move from stuckness and procrastination to productivity. So anyway, I'm just trying to think where I was, what I was saying. So feeling muddy, stuck, whatever. My mentor was like, maybe you can make some things with mud. And I was like, you know what, that's a really good idea. And this was like, it's 6 o'clock now. So it was like 5 hours ago, and I've still not made anything because I didn't feel like it. And one of my problems is that, like, you shouldn't just do something because you feel like it. So part of this project, and I don't want to be cheesy and be like, oh, this journey that I'm going on, but basically it's a journey, is about me being more disciplined. And I think being isolated for the next 12 weeks or the foreseeable future, you know, potentially the next 6 months, really I should use it as an opportunity to develop some discipline and do these things that I want to do but also don't want to do because they're difficult. So anyway, 5 hours later, after my meeting with my mentor, I feel like making stuff with mud. So I'm going to go into the garden and kind of make some shapes that visually describe my stuck feeling. And I think that's it. I think that's all I want to talk about. The birds sound nice. I'll show you more around because it's really pretty. Actually, let me zoom in if I can hack it. Ooh. Is it going to focus? Oh. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to make some stuff. This is good for me. I don't know if anyone else gets this stuck feeling, but it would be quite nice to maybe talk on the YouTube channel about being stuck, or talk on the group chat or whatever. But yeah, I always have this stuck feeling. I feel like I might have said this before, but my camera's saying no battery, so I'm going to end this soon. But yeah, I felt like I've been stuck since like the start of this project, but I just need to get my hands dirty, literally. So I'm going to be playing around with some mud. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, all the vlogs have been looking really cool recently. Yeah, I hope everyone's like surviving during lockdown. But yeah, I don't know, on the note of doing things you don't want to do and being disciplined and everything, it's starting to rain and I hate the rain, but my boyfriend's mum encouraged me to go outside and make stuff, and then she was like, oh, we have wellies, you can wear the wellies. So you can see my wellies. There you go, wellies, nice wellies. Anyway, so yeah, so this is kind of me doing stuff I don't want to do but kind of do want to do, because I do want to do this project. Sometimes I just feel like I don't. So anyway, I'm gonna get out there in the rain, in the mud, and make some shapes. Anyway, bye guys. So I've moved over to my phone. I have my camera. Ow, I just banged my head on the washing line. I have my box, my old knife. I'm gonna go like right to the end. I think I'm going to go into this vegetable patch, or maybe, not really sure where the best place to dig is. I think I'm going to dig near these nettles. But yeah, oh, there's a snail shell. Anyway, yeah. I don't know, this is a really kind of weird thing for me to do, because I want to make these shapes out of the mud, but I don't want to touch them. I don't want to touch the mud, because I don't like mud. But yeah, I think I might touch the mud. Anyway, goodbye.